Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. You know, there's one thing that come out of the chat I had at the weekend. It's when we talked about the police service and what a mess it's in. It's nothing like it used to be back in the day. You had smart, presentable police officers on the street walking the beat, making people feel safe, dealing with things, no matter how small. It was called the Ways and Means Act, getting the job done by any means necessary. Some of the police, in fact, a lot of the police were ex-armed armed forces and had a bit of respect, a bit of discipline, and looked the part. And you knew you could trust them. And you look at some of the police today. My God, I mean, Paz did a video. I think it came out yesterday where he showed an example of what police have become. It really is awful, and some of the things that they're concentrating on, more what people say rather than what people do. And while there's a lot of circumstances where police may need to get involved in what people say, some of the stuff they get involved in is a complete and utter waste of time, and they're disparaging people just for having an opinion, an innocent opinion about an everyday subject. In fact, somebody, I think, got a knock on the door. So while all this goes on, the higher level crimes, the higher level stuff doesn't get a look in, does it? So what do we do? What do we do to reform the police force? It's gone very woke, very one-sided towards a certain area, and others get completely and utterly, well, eviscerated. You look at what happened the other day with this Jewish gentleman that was, in the street in London, and he wanted to get out of the way of this protest that was going on. And a police officer approached him and said, "Your presence here is occasioning a breach of the peace. So please remove yourself, or I will have no alternative but to arrest you." Fancy that. An innocent person just walking down the street and needed to get out of the way. At the end of the day, the law must be treated or dealt with equally. It must apply equally to everybody, no matter who you are, where you come from. This land of ours has certain laws, and if they're not obeyed, there should be a consequence. It's like a naughty child, isn't it? And we seem to have lost sight of that. I do wonder how deep the rot in our police service goes. Is it rescuable? Can it be pulled back, or is it too far gone? I think the whole thing, root and stem, needs complete reform. I really do. Compared to what I remember from back when I was a child, what I witnessed myself, and I look at today, it's shameful, really shameful. Let me know what you think in the comments. I always like to generate a discussion about this. And hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share me on your social media. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Toodaloo.